Hey everyone, welcome back. It's officially been 3 weeks since we made the massive leap to move to Alaska. And wow, what a 3 weeks it has been. We've already learned so much, sometimes the hard way. We're completely falling in love with the incredible beauty and peace out here. But we're also discovering a few things that we don't quite love as much. I'll wait and share a little more about that later. Today, we want to just sit down, have a genuine chat, and share all of it with you, the good, the challenging, and everything in between. Thank you so much for watching. We truly appreciate you giving us your time and joining us as we let our lives unfold on this crazy thing called YouTube. So let's dive in.
Hi, that's Judy, and I'm Cindy, and you're watching Learning Alaska. We have been here not quite 4 weeks, and so we thought we would give you an update of what we've been up to. So, what major accomplishments have we done in the last couple of weeks?
We've done, well, I don't know that we've done it all, but we've had a lot of things done. We had the solar installed.
Yep.
Was the first thing. We had, which was a major thing. I mean, they were out here with, was it a backhoe? So just a backhoe. Sorry, I don't know all this heavy equipment language. They trenched the lines. They did our fiber optics, which is so good. Our internet is so fast and so wonderful, and we love it.
Yep.
And it's not splotchy or anything. It's really good. What else?
You got a car.
I got a car. Elijah came over and fixed a bunch of stuff just for the build that needed to be tweaked a little bit. Yeah, we bought a car.
You bought a car.
Well, I bought a car.
I bought a car.
First dealership we went to, right?
Yeah.
And found a car really quickly, thank the Lord, and really like it. And named it Sparky because it's a Sparky little car.
So we also went to the Mat-Su. It was, I think, the 5th Mat-Su Valley Emergency Preparedness Fair, which was great. Met some wonderful people there, some really good information, things for us to be aware of, so we can make sure that we're ready for whatever Alaska
And there was
may
a
bring.
cutie patootie at the fire prevention. Never mind.
Cut. So we went there. We went to a homesteaders expo. So I want to go check out the granary and see what all they have. A lot of whole living, clean living ideas that they had there. I got a fish bunker made in Alaska.
You did.
Did.
What else have we done? We went to a worship night at one of the local churches and been to that church a couple of times. What else?
We received 3 U-Pods and we unpacked.
That was, and I am so glad to see those U-boxes gone. Like, I was sick of looking at them, and they're empty. We're not totally unpacked. We're mostly unpacked, but that part's over with.
Put furniture, put furniture together. We've started cutting wood. Need to get back to cutting wood, but before I can cut wood, because we've unpacked, the shed is now full, so that needs to get organized.
And let me mention that bed you put together had a cajillion pieces to it, so good job on that.
Thank you. You still owe me a coffee. I put it together in one evening after work. Now, I was up late, but I put it together in one evening after work.
And we had a bet that she couldn't do it in one evening. And I didn't help her, and she did.
You didn't help.
I didn't help.
Why didn't you help?
I helped. I didn't help at all, did I? I just helped to help you get the boxes up on that deck.
That was it.
Because we had a bet.
Whatever. All right. I moved rocks in preparation for putting a fire pit in, and
a lot of cleaning, a lot of organizing,
a lot of time working with the dogs, getting them acclimated. So, all right. So, what's been the greatest challenge so far for you?
The light.
Yeah.
Sleeping. That has to be the greatest challenge. Because I can't. Like last night, I got 7 hours and something, but that's with blackout curtains and a mask. because I can still see the light. And I know people are like, put aluminum foil on the windows. I'm not doing that. But my blinds will be here hopefully this week. So I'll be able to have my blackout blinds and my curtains, and I should be good. But I still know it's light. I know it. And it's hard to go to bed.
I, on the other hand, have no curtains in my bedroom. And I think last night I put the mask on, but I usually just go to sleep.
You can sleep anywhere.
Grateful for that. I would say for me, it's just weird being here. And that may sound odd, but it's like, am I on vacation? Am I still working? And the answer is kind of no. This is just where you live. Yes, I'm working, keeping East Coast hours, and enjoying have a really long evenings.
What'd you say this morning? You said you're eating like you're on vacation.
Yes.
I think we both are.
That's been a challenge because we're like here and like, let's go check this out. Let's eat this. Let's try this. And we need to be more disciplined. Plus it costs a lot more money. So
We both put on a little bit of weight.
yes. So this week challenge, only be able to eat out once,
Okay.
minus the coffee you're going to
Minus
get
the
me.
coffee. Yeah.
So yeah, it's more of getting into like, what's our rhythms. And I know I haven't figured that out yet.
Well, we didn't have an oven for a while because that wasn't
True.
working, and we didn't have all of our pots and pans, and that's our excuse for eating out.
I'm glad you said excuse because that's exactly what that is.
And we haven't been exercising,
Correct.
other than the stuff we do around here. But we need to get back to it.
That's not exercise. It's just
Yeah.
stuff. All right. How do you think the dogs have adjusted? What was the hardest thing for them?
I think just really being in a different environment. They came from a large, grassy, fenced-in yard out in the country to gravel and rocks as their base, where they had a hard time going potty. They didn't know that they could really go potty out here. They've since adapted to that. Just different smells, different house. I mean, we plucked them out of Ohio, flew them here, and here they are in Alaska.
I think they also wrestled with the time zone change
Yeah,
based on what time they wanted to get out when they were hungry. And so I think I know for me, I feel like we did so much planning for the logistics getting here, and that was important, that we kind of didn't also plan the next phases. But maybe that's just what we're doing now. So you can only plan
Yeah.
so far.
that's true.
I think Raisin is back to her normal.
Raisin's 16 and Jet's 10. And, you know, when you get older, it's harder to change.
Yeah.
And acclimate to a new environment for all of us.
Speaking of that, what's been your hardest adjustment?
We just talked about that, the light.
Just the light?
Yeah.
You don't have any issues with your daily routine and being your leisure time?
Well, just because I felt like I need to be working on the cabin and putting stuff together and organizing, that I haven't had a whole lot of time to do my little crafts and painting and things that I want to do in my retirement, just for relaxation and fun. Although I did take a little road trip the other day, and you did too. You
Yeah.
took one down to the Kenai. I took one up to Denali, and you actually went to visit family that you have down there to a birthday party. And that looked like a beautiful drive. I was a little bit jealous of that. But I stayed home and hung drapes and continued to work while Cindy went out and played.
Well, let's tell the full story. So Friday, while I was working, you went up to Denali National Park and meandered. You had an interesting encounter if you watch the last video, if you haven't, go back and watch it. You pull into the park, lady comes up frantic, right?
Yeah.
And is telling everyone there's a bear, and about a half mile down the trail, there was a brown bear with a cub. Everyone left the parking lot. You, on the other hand,
I stayed. Well, everyone was gone. I mean, I looked around. I'm like, okay, they were like mice jumping ship. And then I wanted to go take pictures because there was a sparkly little stream down there, and you had to go down this embankment to the creek or whatever it was. It was like a rivery creek thing, and and I started walking kind of down there. It was partially through the woods, and I just got this like, yeah, this isn't smart. You're by yourself. Even though I had bear spray, the lady was like amped up, and just I didn't want to encounter Mama because I figured she could cover a half a mile pretty quickly and meet me down there because she might want to fish for dinner.
there you go. So, lesson learned: don't even put yourself in the situation.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean you don't live or don't do things, but be smart.
If you can avoid the situation, that's number one. Make noise, and don't hike alone.
Fun fact, we did learn from someone here to always carry 2 cans of bear spray for the situation that you just described. If you get Mama with one, or one of the cubs, whoever encounters you first, there's a second one coming, so you should be ready.
Yeah.
So we've talked about some things that we've liked. What do you like the least?
Oh, that's easy. Mosquitoes.
Yes.
Everything everybody says about them is true.
Correct. They are now out. I don't even think they're out in full force, but I would say there's some that are getting in the house, coming in on the dogs. I feel bad for the dogs, but we wipe them off and try to keep them away. I was reading my Bible this morning. It was on my face, and so I slapped my face and had blood on my hand. And who knows if it was mine or someone else's or the dog's.
We try to skirt into the back door. We have an Arctic entry, so it's got an outside door and an inside door. We're like, don't let him in, don't let him in, shut the door. And then we keep the other door closed. Yeah. And then I've got like a little ultraviolet thing that attracts them to try to kill them in that entryway before they can get into the house. But they still get into the house. They're very sneaky.
Yeah. And we know there's all sorts of products out there. So, hey, question for you. What's your favorite product to keep the mosquitoes away? Maybe someone else will learn something from you too.
And we'd like to be able to sit outside in the evening, but that's not even possible at the moment. Now, when it's windy, it's okay. It's not so bad. So our builder told us there are 2 waves of mosquitoes. There's the big mosquitoes, and they really don't bite. They're just annoying. And that's true.
Yes.
Then the little ones come out. Well, yeah, they leave big welts.
The little ones are here.
And they are, yeah.
They'll be here for a little bit. All right, so we've gotten the basics, and we have.
What about you? Is it the same answer?
Yeah, I don't like the mosquitoes. Yeah. They're vicious.
They're worse than the bears.
No, I don't know about that, but they are ruthless. So we have basics, right? We have a lot done, gratefully, and we're grateful for that. What's next? What's next on your list? Let me ask it differently. 3 to 4 weeks ago, or 3 or 4 weeks from now, say beginning of July, we give the next update. What do you want to be able to tell people that are watching?
This is not the answer you're going to want to hear, but I want to have fun and go hiking and go enjoy summer while we have it. And I know there's work to do, and I know there's a lot of wood to chop, and that's fine to get ready because we need that. We need to build a woodshed. Mm-hmm. That's our building project that we're going to try together. So that'll be a video to watch, and y'all can laugh and give us advice, and that's why we call it Learning Alaska. But to enjoy Alaska for a while. Now, mind you, my favorite season is fall. So if I can go play more in the fall than in the summer, I'm okay with that because the mosquitoes chase me inside anyway.
So you already said mine. I actually like to cut wood. There is a bit of that yet to be done. So I'm hoping that we have the wood cut, split, stacked in a woodshed, and enough for this season and start next season. So that means this year I'll probably quote
You have
unquote.
high aspirations.
I do. We need to get after it. We'll probably have 10 cords delivered, but you still need to cut it and split it. So, and we do need a place to put it.
Very good. Anything else?
Nope.
Anything you'd like to say to the people out there in YouTube land?
Thanks for watching.
Thank you. And we appreciate you guys. Our channel has grown exponentially recently, and we're happy to have everybody that's here. And love all the comments. I try to respond to each one, but if I've missed you, I'm sorry. It's not intentional. And I love interacting with everybody. Okay.
Be sure to like and subscribe.
Yeah. Like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.
She gone.
Bye.